Hello, hello, hello. And let's do the little intro, the famous little fun intro. Here we go. It's supposed to be 7 a.m. PST. It's not even 7 a.m. It's not 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's not even 10 a.m. PST. We're beyond that. So I tell myself
beyond.
weekly I got to change that. But you know what? Haven't done it yet. But we will do it. I will get it done, or we'll get it on schedule. I don't know which it's going to be. We'll have to see.
Yes.
Yes, folks.
Out. Okay.
But sorry about running late, and as y'all pop in, good to see y'all here. Miss Shawna, Lord have mercy.
At the lunch special, we here, okay? We here. We wasn't here last Thursday because somebody thought it was another day.
Exactly. Who might that be?
But out of that, y'all got those financial and investment videos to come up, so that's even better.
And actually, I've been working on the month of April, the videos for the month of April. I'm almost finished. So they will be coming up. They should be actually released tomorrow morning.
Cool.
Friday morning they'll be released, and they're for the entire month of April, and then that that'll cover me for at least a few weeks.
Just a few.
Just a few. And actually, it's interesting. It's fascinating because, generally speaking, when I'm doing the videos, there seems to be a common theme that runs through them, and yet for these videos, man, they're all over the place. I have no idea what's going on, but they are all over the place. There is no common theme. Like in the beginning of the year, man, they all were talking about focus and understanding and growing and learning and whatever. Man, this one, no. There's some people that go back from the edge. There's other people that go to the edge. There's people who are, you fell off the edge. Yeah. I mean, they are very different energies. And I'm looking going, holy moly. And the two signs have the same common overall energy of the read card, but the way in which it is that it grows, it's a very different storyline. It's amazing how they're not even close. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. And but the good part so far, zero sign has gotten to go back to bed and just pull the covers up because you don't want this month. And there has been months where I've had people, and even weeks where I'm like, go back, go to bed, pull the cover up, don't get up.
But we're coming into, we leave in March. March was March is all about resetting, refocusing, preparing, and all of that. April is all about action until the summer, because it is you stuck on go. Matter of fact, it's all the way up until fall, because then that's when your harvest. It's like you planted all these. Now you're going back to replant or plant new seeds. Then we get into the hibernation season. You know. So,
and then we're also coming out of retrograde too, right?
Yes.
Because we are in it now, right?
Yes, we will be coming out of retrograde April 7th. I believe it's April 7th. April 7th. Yeah. I always keep my little notes over here, child. Oh, there we go. April 7th. I believe so.
Yeah, I know it was early April.
Yeah, April 7th.
Yeah, because this was a short retrograde in comparison to some.
This one is, thank the Lord.
Yes.
Thank the Lord. And we coming out of Venus retrograde on the 12th. So that's good. Good flowing. But these are the times where you had to take a moment to okay, do I need to be focusing on this? Shall I be focusing on? And it's just like, okay, is this giving me should I be giving this attention that I need to give,
Mhm.
or am I wasting my time by giving this the attention that it's not going to go anywhere with it?
Right, right.
So now we step out and now we're like, all right, this is what I'm giving my attention on. Now it's time to make actionary type of steps. It's time to move. It's time to get it done. It's time to work towards and to accomplish and achieve. That's the whole thing now.
Yep.
That's coming up.
Move it.
Yes, no
Move it,
more just
move it.
sitting on your butt, not doing nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing, or waiting for something to get done.
Yeah.
Or waiting for, the universe, give me a sign. I need to know if I'm going to do this, or I need to know if I need it. Now we done told you. Now you need to get your ass up and let's go.
Exactly.
Yes. Like you done changed up your routines. You done developed a new habit. You done let the old stuff go. Now it's time to get things moving.
Get her done.
Yes.
Get her done.
Just wait.
I haven't used that in a long time.
You haven't.
I know. Between that and let it go, I'm like, okay,
Let
I'm
it
missing
go.
I'm missing those old things like that.
Yes. Absolutely. Shoot. Because when you just wait and hope, and it's like, okay, show me something, give me something. Spirit and the universe is like, wait a minute, what have you done for me to give you anything?
Exactly. I like that. I like that. Exactly.
Why are you so deserving for me to stop what I'm doing to give to you when you're not giving me anything?
Exactly. Yep.
So it's a give and take situation. You can't just keep take.
Yep. But let's shift things up a little bit and compare it to usual. We're going to get to your readings, folks. So know that it's coming. It is coming. It is coming. However, Shawna, let's play a little bit. Let's have a little bit of fun.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is each of us are going to draw a single card focusing on our energies that we're picking up for the weekend for each of the signs. So let's go through each of the signs, and you pull a card and find the energy for what you're finding for the sign, for this weekend. So folks, pay attention to your sign for the weekend. And this is a general read, just a general read for that energy for that sign. Hey, Miss Angie, nice to see you in. It's going to be a general read for that sign specific. And then we'll get to individual reads. But let's start with each individual sign and say, hey, what does the weekend have from your perspective for that? And if you want, we can do it via, if you want to go through the astrology signs in a calendar way, we can do that way, or we can do alphabetic. Which way would you prefer?
Well, Aries is coming up because I have an Aries, so
Mm-hmm.
and that's the first sign of the zodiac. So however you want to go with it.
Well, if you can remember them lined up that way, just you go for it and I'll follow along. How's that?
Thanks for the pressure.
Well, the good part is you can always refer right behind you. You're like,
yes, I'm like, hold on. What's next? But it should be
it's
easy.
always alphabetical, otherwise I'm screwed.
Right. It should be easy. It should be easy because okay. First
so
up,
let's ask Spirit what? Oh yes. I'm gonna say I'm just asking Spirit. Let me go ahead.
Spirit, we got the Ace of Wands for Aries.
I like that.
I love it too. This is all about elevation. This is all about that is the main theme I'm getting for this weekend, is about elevation. Things coming in and it's a way of the way is coming through for Aries this weekend. New ideas, new things, but these are like permanent, like things that will elevate you. And this is like things coming from Spirit. This is definitely a blessing coming from Spirit. I feel like it's a gift. I feel like this is a door opening in a big major way, but This is all from spirit. And this is not something small. This is something big that's happening. So that's what I got for Aries.
I like it. I like it. I'm going to change it up a little bit. As I was getting ready, I was going to do the healing cards because I thought healing energy.
Okay.
But you know what? I don't feel healing energy. And I was like, you know what? I just like, it just isn't there yet.
Right. Yet.
What I was drawn to was a deck from Louise Hay. And this is like this is a kind of a it's called I Can Do It. I Can Do It.
Okay.
So I'm going to give everybody a little phrase, every sign, a little phrase, a little something from the card, and then y'all can do with it whatever you want, however it resonates. Because remember, anytime you see anything, it depends on how we receive it and how it resonates with us. And so this one's for what I received for. I should put some mirror, I guess, but this is what I received for Aries. Aries, Virgo, Aries, right? I don't know.
Aries.
Yeah.
Okay, Aries, Virgo.
You're Virgo because you're Virgo. Okay.
Yes.
So it's I am learning to be more creative every day. So go into the
Ooh.
weekend with this message. I am learning to be more creative every day. Aries, take this with you. Use this as your energy for the weekend. Okay.
Yes.
Let's make sure we put that into use. What you got for the next sign, Miss Shawna?
So this will be Taurus. Okay.
Damn bulls.
The magician is in the building. Can we step this up to manifesting this weekend? Take advantage and really write down your intentions, write down your desires. I'm not talking about just any regular desires. I'm talking about your heart, your true heart desires, because you're going to manifest them into reality. Okay. Believe in yourself, stand on your power, stand in your power, and use it. Use it to your advantage. This weekend, you are the magician. You may use your magic to make things come into your situation, into your life. I love that. That's straight to the point.
Absolutely. What I picked up is I am grateful for being alive today. It is my joy and pleasure to live another wonderful day. So let's show gratitude this weekend and let's enjoy life and be glad that we are alive and we are healthy. And even if you're not healthy, you need to put it out there that you are. You need to own that because, again, if you tell yourself you're unwell, you are unwell. But if you tell yourself you are healthy, you are well, then you are fighting the battle by words, and words have power. Again, as Willie Nelson said, words.
Oh, I love that.
Words are energy. Words are energy.
Yes.
Okay? So let's put them out there the proper way.
The proper way, please.
Who is next, Miss Shawna? What other sign?
Gemini.
That's the twin, right?
That is the twin. The twin. So for Gemini, we have the 5 of Swords. Okay, listen. Don't let these folks get to you. Don't let them folks mess with your mind. If you need to, you cut them down the way you need to. Say what you need to say. Don't be afraid to hold things back. Say it and move on. Also, do what's best for you. Look at this big old sun in the back. It's waiting on you. So there needs to be some changes that need to be made. It needs to change up who you're hanging around with or who you're listening to. I think that's more because it messes with your mental. Swords represents mental. Okay. So get into focusing on you. Okay. So that's for Gemini.
It's interesting because it reminded me of that song, Say What You Wanna Say and Let the Words Ring Out. Sorry, I messed with my camera a little bit. It kind of got off.
It's all good.
It's like, whatevs. So what do we have for Gemini? Gemini, life is never stuck, stagnant, or stale. For each moment is ever new and refreshed. Okay, there you go. Life is never stagnant, stale, or stuck. For each moment is ever new and fresh. So let's make sure that this weekend we make memories, we make magic, and we make things happen. No being stuck, okay? And while we
Indeed.
think about the next sign, we're going to remind you guys, hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow. All righty then. All right.
Oh, my mom just came in. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
All right. The next sign that comes up is Cancer.
Cancer.
We got the High Priestess.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, so can we dive deep? Are we touching the unknown right now? This weekend, you need to really step into your alchemy. And if you're curious about something, do that research. I mean, like, do that deep dive, because you hold that knowledge, you hold that peace, but it's also be open to the unknown, to the mysteries that are about you or about what you want to just know about. Okay. Oh, do we? We do. We got a troll.
Oh, I haven't paid attention. I haven't even looked at it. It's been so long since we had one.
Right?
Well,
But the High Priestess is welcoming and wants to know about information, wants to know about this knowledge, but taking it to the next level. Okay. So be open to receiving new knowledge, Cancer. Okay. Thank you, Abigail. Thank you, Marie, for letting us know. That's the police in here. I appreciate it.
Exactly. And for Frina, or whatever the troll's name is, Miss Kathy Bates wants to have a conversation with you. So I'm going to get out of the way and let Kathy Bates handle it.
Now you listen to me, Mr. Grand High Poobah of Upper Butt Crack. I'm just about half past give a shit with your fun and games.
Boom.
Or just right to the point.
Until your resume is equivalent to mine, hush.
Just hush, exactly. Oh my goodness, Lord! It's been a while since we've had little visitors like this.
I know. It makes you feel good when you haven't, and then it makes you feel even better. You're like, oh, they're back. Hello.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. I could be neglected for a while longer. I don't.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What is the
Cancer?
What was the sign? Cancer, right?
Yes.
Cancer. What do we got for Cancer? What's got for Cancer? Cancer. Relax, Mr. and Miss Cancer. Relax. Don't do it. What you gonna get through it? Relax. When you want. I relax all of my neck and muscles, and I let go of any tension in my shoulders. Let's do the relaxation thing this week. Let's chill and let's walk away. When the drama is coming, leave the drama for your mama, except Miss Shawna's mama. We don't do that with her, but you leave your drama for them. You get out and you enjoy life. You enjoy the moment. Do not bring the stress with you. Do not bring the strain with you. Make sure you're getting out. Make sure you're enjoying life. Okay. So again, give yourself a moment. Give yourself a moment. And if you want to, even if you need to break down, even if you need to release and just have like a bad moment of tears, let them flow.
Let it flow.
That helps you relax. Okay. So, and it's interesting. I did a little short about 2 weeks ago. I woke up in the morning and I was just like, I was in a pissy mood. And I just like, I don't want to be in a pissy mood. And somebody's like, oh, well, you need me to call you. I'm like, no, did you misunderstand what I said? I want to be in this mood. I just need to be in a little bit of a punk, a little bit of a.
Let me out.
Yeah, I was in my funk and I enjoyed it. And then after a while it passed and I'm like, yay, I'm done. I didn't. It's so sometimes be in your funk, sometimes be in your mess, sometimes be in whatever you want to do in that sense. Just don't let it get too far at the same time. But man, sometimes to relax, we have to find our funk. We have to find our mess. We have to find our yuck, and dwell in it a little bit just because it makes us feel good, because at least we're doing something with it, acknowledging it, and then we move on. So in this weekend, if you want to be in a funky place, go for it. If you want to be in a happy place, go for it. If you want to be in a messy place, go for it. Just don't mess with anybody else's space. But you know what? Do you and relax. Whatever gets you to relax. Okay.
Yes. See, my mama said not for your mama.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Oh, I know better. Lord have mercy.
All right. The next sign is Leo. Ooh, Leo. We got the world here. Okay. Let me
You know,
have it away.
I don't remember having ever seen that card.
Oh,
And that
this
card
is
in that
unique.
deck. I know I don't remember ever seeing that card in that deck, and I've seen a lot of those
Yeah.
cards, but that one is
Yeah.
like striking to me. That is very cool.
That also lets you know what this weekend is about to be about, Leo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't no sitting around the house. Get out there, experience new things, unique things.
Hmm.
That's when Doc just said, y'all got sometimes you got to catch on to these words because that is what you need to hear. If this was confirmation, oh yeah, maybe I do need to take a little road trip somewhere, or maybe I need to be bold and step out into because that's y'all, Leo. Y'all are bold.
Yep.
Y'all are bold as heck. Okay.
Ain't
And
no stopping us now.
uh-uh.
We got to move. Woo.
Hey. Yes, absolutely. So what are you waiting for? Get
Yeah.
out this weekend, go experience new things, new cultures. I know that there are a bunch of festivals going on. Go try something new. I know they're here in Florida. There are a couple of Greek festivals, Mediterranean things that it's just new. And plus the food is good. Okay. Can't go wrong with that good food out there.
Sounds Greek to me. Sounds Greek to me.
Yes, yes. But this means that your weekend will be very successful. And if you're thinking about taking a little road trip or even flying somewhere, it's all in your favor. Okay. So really, really enjoy this weekend for you, Leo.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, I love that kind of energy. It's
Yes.
that's what the weekends are for. I mean, come on,
Yes.
you just gotta.
You
I
gotta
love it.
let your hair down and be free.
Let's see what I got for you. What card is calling your? Oh, there we go. I create. I create a good feeling.
Oh,
I realize there are
yes.
laws that govern the universe, and I work with these laws in every aspect of my life. Yes, indeed.
Yes. I
Yeah,
create. Now look how green that is. Look how
exactly.
pretty
And the
that
flower.
is.
Hmm.
Yes.
So remember, you are the creator. You are the manifestor. You know, you are. You know, not you won't
Yes.
be. You are. Remember,
You
use
are.
use your words. Understand them. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Next sign, of course, is my fellow Virgos. Okay. Knight of Cups. Uh, what we looking for? What we want to bring into our lives. Okay. It's passion, it's love. What is it that you love doing? What is it that you want to bring back into your life? If you have, you know, kind of like put it on the back burner or saying that it's not the right timing. It's
Mhm.
the right timing this weekend. Okay. This weekend, step into your passion, step into that. I mean, not just so much look for it, it's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. If you've been getting those signs to get back into a hobby, do it. If it's that sign to get back into going to hang out with someone that you haven't hanged, go do it. It's like get things going. Start moving forward. Stop staying still. This person's not staying still. It's moving. They're moving. Okay. So this is going into what love is. What is love to you? What is it that you love? That's what you walk towards.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yes.
Ain't no stopping us now. We got to move. I realize that stress is only fear. I now release all fear.
Ooh, how
I,
perfect.
I like it. I like it. I realize that stress is only fear. I release all fears. Love it.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Okay. Next sign is Libra. What in the world have y'all been doing to get this Ace of Swords for this weekend? Can we talk about a breakthrough? That's definitely happening. It could be a brilliant idea that's coming through as well. something brand spanking new that is dropped to you from the universe. This could be that $1 million idea that says, oh, I haven't thought about this. Or this could be that door opening that you've been waiting on, or you unexpected. Okay, so this is big time. This is from spirit. This is a whole, or this is you cutting cords this weekend. Ooh, that came through. Cutting cords from things that no longer serving you, relationships that are it's over and done with. You're cutting that cord. But I also feel Archangel Michael around y'all Libra this weekend, just because of that sword.
I like it. I like it. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got for y'all. What I got for y'all. Ooh, I like this. I move from poverty thinking to prosperity thinking.
Oh,
And my
yes.
finances reflect the change. So again, I move from poverty thinking to prosperity thinking, and my finances reflect the change. Can I get an amen there? I like the way she's flying too. Look at that.
I
See
do
it?
too.
You know, it's like that's very cool. So let's again think wealthy, be wealthy. Think wealthy, be wealthy. If you're thinking poor, you say, and that's why I tell people remember your words. And again, I talk about this over and over about affirmations. And Shawna, when she talked about manifesting, if you did not get the point, you're missing one thing, and that is your words have power. Your words of energy. When you put them out there, be careful what you say. If you're saying, "Gosh, I'm broke. I'll always be broke," you will always be broke. And
Yes.
I can't figure this out. You never will.
No.
You know, again, be careful with what you say. It is super
And
important.
speak in present. Speak like it's already done.
Yep.
And believe that though. I mean, it's great to say, you know, whatever you want to. No, I am loved. I am you in it. You know, if you're single, you already you have supportive relationships. It's there already. It's just you getting into that timeline.
Exactly.
Okay. Next one is Scorpio.
Ooh.
8 of
Do we know any
Cups.
Scorpions?
Let me get it right there.
What you got for me, Shauna? 8 of Cups. Really? Thank you, Shauna. 8 of Cups. That's the best you could do. All right. Thank you, Shauna.
Let me tell you, this is good energy, because you're walking away from things that you really don't need no more. You want something bigger and better. You don't want that small engine. You want V12. You want that big ship. You want the yacht, that mega yacht. You don't want that little tugboat. What that gonna do? Nothing. So you're stepping out of, this might feel like you're doing all of this by yourself, but you're not. Okay? You're not. You're just moving on to bigger and better things. Staying positive and going into something like, all right, this is new territory. I don't know, but I'm ready for something new. And this is what this is. When you look at it like that.
Let me see what I got for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, I am in the process of making positive changes in all areas of my life. I'll repeat it one more time for the Scorps. I am in the process of making positive changes in all areas of my life. I like the word life there. I stressed it. And I love it because, it's interesting too, is you have that wisp of wind kind of blowing in. And then you also have the sea with the the conch shell and so forth. And so again, it's that the water is changed. The water is moving and movement. And then of course the winds of change blowing through. So I like that very, very much. Very much.
Yeah, very much. All right, Sagittarius. We got the 9 of Pentacles. The whole 9 of Pentacles, not the little, but the whole 9 of Pentacles. This is something new as far as in, I wouldn't say too much of new. I feel like you are coming into your harvest. I feel like you are receiving. I feel like you are saving more than you are spending. Okay. This is like this abundant feel, especially when it comes to your finances. This is the growth here. This is what you have been waiting on. You are seeing the fruits of your labor. You are definitely stepping into a new financial era in your life, I feel. I also just feel like this luxury type of feeling. But that doesn't mean go crazy this weekend, okay? Don't mean go to the finest restaurants and then you spend all this money and then you don't have nothing left. Okay? Or go on a shopping spree. But this also says, take a moment to splurge on yourself a little bit, but not go crazy. Okay? You still got things to do. Okay?
Oh, let me see. There is ample time and opportunity for creative expression in whatever area I choose. So let's tap into our creativity. That's super important. Okay, so there is ample time. There's ample time and opportunity for creative expression in whatever area I choose. Let's make sure we have some time this weekend to get creative and touch that side of us. Okay?
Yes. All right, we got 3 more. 3 more. All right, Capricorn. Okay. Got the Devil card here. I feel like this is a nice warning. This weekend is not to get tempted, not to fall into temptations. Okay. And don't allow others to really boss you around and tell you what to do. Tell you need to, why don't you try this? Or why don't you go with me here? If you're not feeling it, you don't have to. But this is also with your thought process, okay? Don't allow pessimism to sneak in this weekend. Try to stay positive. Try to surround yourself with people that are super supportive because you are being noticed. Your skills are being noticed. So this is a nice warning of don't fall into temptation or those illusions. Okay. For some reason, something's coming through of don't get caught up in those get rich schemes. Okay. Now that came through. I don't know why, but it felt like I had to say it.
Somebody got the message.
It's okay.
Somebody got the message. All right.
right.
That's the good part, right?
Yep. That's all that matters.
Exactly. Let's see. What do I have? What do I have? Boo, 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 boo. I draw love and romance into my life, and I accept it now. Again, I draw love and romance into my life. I accept it now.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm going to get a little playtime this weekend. If you let yourself happen, if you let your hair down, let your energies down, just enjoy your weekend and invite love into your life. Hey, Miss Ray Lopez, welcome back from your cruise.
Yes. Look like she has so much fun on her cruise.
And all that food. Oh my gosh.
All that food.
Damn, that's nice. I think I'd have gained like 400 pounds by watching because the food looked so good. I've been eating all day long.
I would have been in that gym. As soon as I'm done eating, to the gym. Aquarius, we got the Justice card here. Ain't no taking no mess. Foxy Brown.
I was gonna say of all the images,
Justice.
That's the take charge woman right there.
Absolutely. This is all about taking charge. This is all about balance, bringing balance in. You are the one that's bringing balance in. Okay, Aquarius? Now, nobody else. Now, if no one don't like it, guess what they can do?
Eat my shorts.
Right. But this is literally about balance. You bringing that balance in. You're making things happen for you this weekend. And if no one's rocking with it, she stands alone.
Is that a sword in her hand or what is behind her?
It's a whole sword and some fire.
Yeah. because I see the pillars, and then I'm seeing that thing across, but because it's so silver, it kind of loses a little bit, you know.
Yeah. She brings all of that. Okay, it's not just a regular justice or someone holding the scales.
Exactly.
No, this is her bringing it. So this is you stepping into that and owning it. Okay, you owning it. Go ahead.
No, go finish. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
No, I thought you were done. I was going to say, remind people which deck you're using.
Oh, the Pulp Tarot deck.
Yeah. So, folks, I'll tell you what, that's a fun deck. If you're looking at getting the tarot or even doing something with tarot, that's a really cool deck because it has a lot of strong images that really, again, help you to open up your energies. You know, sometimes the decks can be very heavy, and sometimes they can be, and again, everybody can read every deck, but sometimes, especially if you're a newer reader, you want a deck that's going to have fun with it. And when you have a deck like that one specifically, and you are more experienced like Shawna, you are going to get so much work from that deck because that deck's images give you such impressions that will take you to a higher level. So it's interesting how certain decks like a basic Rider-Waite deck is good for everybody, right? So if you are at this level or you're at this level, the Rider-Waite is going to work you through. But this kind of deck is fun to work with as a new reader. But once you finally start getting the energy from this deck, man, you're going to get blown away because you're going to realize I never understood the strength. Like Shawna pulled out the sword and then the scale and all that stuff. You know, a basic reader is going to miss those little things that really have no impact. So
right.
when you look for readers in your neighborhood or in your own hometown or whatever, make sure that make sure you're getting connected with a reader who has a strong, fundamental, intuitive connection with their readings. If they're just going to sit there and read off of a card, you're really not getting the service you need. You're not getting the reading that is as fulfilling as it could be. So remember that. Remember how Miss Shawna explained about the connection to the energy in the card and how that parlayed into the present moment. That's what makes a good reader. That is the prime example of what a good reader does. Okay.
Well, thank you. Because everybody reads differently. Some people just read, bam, this is the King of Swords, and then that's all you see. But when I see the King of Swords, I see every element, how it's rushing, how the horse is like in full speed. So and it's only being led by the rider, you know, and it's got the sword up and it's going as quick as it possibly can. And then when you look at your situation and you take that, like, okay, am I moving too fast or am I not moving fast enough? You know, so it's all depending. It takes experience and practice. That's the thing. It takes practice. But when you get into it, you develop your own intuition. Everybody is different. You might see the Knight of Swords as something totally different than I see it, you know.
And that's with me and the Five of Pentacles specifically. I don't see it. There are times where I see it in the traditional way, but there are times, most of the time when I see it as a no return card. And so it's not about the grass is greener. It's not about, looking at other people. It's like, don't go back. Don't go back. I just get that. Don't go back, because it's like, this isn't and that's why I always make the argument when that card comes out, I remind people again, the windshield is larger than the rear view mirror. Don't pay attention to the rear view mirror except to know where you've been, but don't plan on that. It's where you're going that's important. Pay attention to the big windshield. And so that's one of those cards that always stick out to me when people talk about meanings, that if people who are tarot readers and they're sitting in front of me and they expect me to tell you, because that's card out there is like, you shouldn't be worried about what I'm like, you'll feel you have to correct me. And I'm going to say, you know what? In your world, that's the case. But in my world, as I'm reading this, you needed to hear this.
Right. I feel the same way with the Five of Cups. I find the Five of Cups as being a freedom card, because you can't keep being stuck on the past. You got to let it go and then move on, because there's other opportunities. There's people waiting. There's other things that's waiting on you,
Exactly. And I think I owe Aquarius a card, right? Because I don't think I did Aquarius.
Yes.
Right?
You got
Okay.
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
And then we got our last one.
Money, money, money. Money is a state of mind that supports me. I allow prosperity to enter. Listen to this, folks. I allow prosperity to enter my life on the highest level than ever before. Again, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Money is a
That
state
treasure
of
box.
mind that supports me. Again, we're not chasing money. Money supports me. We're not chasing the money. So again, this weekend, let's not chase the money. The money will flow. Focus on life and let the money flow. I allow prosperity. It doesn't force its way in. I allow it. In other words, I call it in. I allow prosperity to enter my life on a higher level than ever before. Again, what is that word, the M word, Miss Shawna, you talked about?
Manifestation?
Manifesting. Let's manifest it. Let's call it in. Absolutely.
Yes. That's why that justice card was perfect, because you are the one that's bringing it forward. You are the one that's bringing balance into your life. Okay.
Yep. So yes, indeed. Now, finally, last but not least,
Pisces. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. This weekend is you are the focus. Because guess who's doing it? You. So this is about self-care. This is about you filling your cup up first. Okay. This is all about you. You, Pisces. Go get a massage. Go get your toes done. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. Go just focus on what is bringing you peace, and be patient with yourself this weekend as well. As this Queen of Cups, it's like, okay, take time out just to, if you don't want to do nothing, don't do nothing. Sit on that couch and binge watch your old shows, old movies, or things that you're trying to catch up on. Read your book, finish your book, write your book. I had to say that from my song.
Mirror.
That was a whole mirror right there. Just pour into yourself. That's all. That's all the Queen of Cups is all about. Pour into yourself. No need to rush. No need to have, just really have patience with what's around you, but you're the main focus this weekend. So understand, wake up, you know what? I want this bomb-ass breakfast, and I'm going to make this bomb-ass breakfast this weekend. Yeah, I'm going to get these extra pounds, but you know what? So what? I'm going to have this whole bottle of Prosecco because I want it.
Exactly.
It's whatever. Go to the beach.
Garçon.
Yes. Go take yourself shopping. Whatever. It's all about you this weekend, Pisces.
So could it be you are the drama?
Am I the drama?
Yep. Definitely.
Yes, I love the energy.
Yeah.
And the card that I drew is I return my body to optimum health by giving it what it needs on every level. Perfect. Right? Again, I return my body to optimum health by giving it what it needs on every level. Every level. So that's, again, take care of the toes, take care of those fingernails, take care of the body, take care of the mind, the heart, the soul.
Everything.
If it's a desire, give the desire, give into the desire, enjoy.
Absolutely.
Do everything that will replenish you, refill you, and take you to that new space. This is wonderful energy. That was fun. Yes. I enjoyed doing that. That was nice. I like that. Just go ahead and shake things up a little bit. So thank you, Miss Louise Hay, by the way, for the little deck. I love it. And it's interesting because I found this deck at the White Dove, of course. Everything's
at the White Dove.
$1 for it. But I loved it. And as soon as I touched it, I'm like, oh no, I gotta buy this.
Yeah. It's $1. You better buy it.
Exactly. It's like,
because anywhere else is $32.
It's redunculous. It is exactly redunculous. So with that said, let's get to some readings with individuals who've been asking for it. If you are out here and you would like a reading and you have not had a reading in the last week or two, by the way, please let us know and step on up and we will do our best to give you a reading. So again, say what?
I saw my name. I'm like, what? Huh? What? Why do you look so familiar?
She is famous. What do you mean?
What?
You know, asking her famous. She is famous. She is the goddess, goddess of power. What are you talking? Is she famous?
Oh yes, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. Love that. Love that though.
Yes.
Misunderstood me. You misunderstood me. I love that name, by the way.
Yes,
That's,
I do
that's a
too.
cool
Matter
name.
of fact, let's answer your question because
Which
hey,
question?
should I be teaching him everything? Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. I have a question and help me with that stupid question.
There are no stupid
But
questions, by the way.
no stupid questions. How do you heal and ascend with children and not teach them to should I okay, and teach them too. Should I be teaching him everything that I learned?
So, is your question?
So Miss click
How
can
do
you
you? Are you
click on
asking
it?
about? Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're asking how do you teach and help children ascend? And the question is do you teach them everything you learned? I mean, it's.
Or
I
are
think
you asking about your child or
I
your
remember
kid?
knowledge and enlightenment is good for anybody at any time. Like
Right.
if you're giving good, true, loving knowledge and enlightenment, then no matter who, when, what, where, why, there's no right opportunity. There's never the wrong place. You when you're sending out love and light and you're giving enlightenment and information, as long as you're not judging and preaching about something that again I don't want this or I want this. I mean, as long as you're getting that good information and it's love and light, hell yeah, share it as much as you can.
Please
And
share
again,
it.
sometimes the best way to teach by doing, and when
Yes.
you're teaching your children, I mean, you can tell your children, don't say that. And then they see you saying it all the time. You're like, what are you teaching me? The reality
Right.
is living your full life, living your best life, living a true life of energy and love and light. They see this, the kids see this, and they'll pick it up, so that
Absolutely.
they see through the smoke screen, the gaslighting, so it's like, you tell your kids, never do this because I would never do it, and the kids are like, yeah, mom, you do it all the time, dad, you do it all the time, like, you weren't supposed to see it.
Right. Like, dang, you saw that?
Exactly, the kids are brighter than
But
you think. Okay.
yes. One thing that I guess with parents now is should I teach them everything that I've learned? The
Mm-hmm.
answer is yes, because that's experience. Now, but here's the other thing. It's your interpretation of what you've learned and
Mm-hmm.
how you want to put it out there. It's all about, I did pull cards, and the first card is the Chariot card, which makes sense because means you're in the driver's seat. You are the one putting that information out there. You are the one that's guiding them in the right direction. Okay. And it's good energy. It's not like you're going to stir them wrong. You're not going to stir them down to the wrong street. You're gonna give as much information that you can possibly can, and they will in turn interpret of how they receive it or what the actions are behind it. You can just trust the process. The Six of Cups do come out. You just trust the process that what you are giving is knowledge, is encouragement, is inspiration, all these great things. But it's also saying, I'm not afraid, or I'm not holding things back. I'm being open and I'm transparent. Now, with some of these new parents now, they could be a little bit too transparent. Okay, just don't get just too transparent. So, or we can see through you. No. Now, sometimes you gotta hold back some things when they are ready in that moment. Okay, it's not saying dump everything you know on a 5-year-old and expect them to go build a house. Okay, it's not saying it's like, okay, here's the steps that you need to take. When you're ready, I'm here for you. I'm here to walk you through it. I'm here to speak you through those fears and everything. And on top of that, it's like, don't miss out on that opportunity. 4 of Cups, don't miss out on that opportunity to bond. This is all about bonding. This is all about connecting with each other, so they understand who you are and you understand them. Because a lot of times they might have questions that they don't want to ask their peers, but they don't want to ask you because they might be too embarrassed. But have that open dialogue, because this is part of the trusting part. You want them to trust you in every way possible, to know that what they come to you with information, that it, one, you're not going to use it against them. Well, I hope you don't. Now, some do. but having this dialogue, but look at it like this. There is a blessing that comes with this. And remember, you are the one literally in the driver's seat putting out that information. You are the one driving them in the right way. So regardless of where you are in life, have these conversations. The more you have them, the bigger the blessing is. Because, and it's also kind of like a peace of mind, because you do want them to share. I remember these conversations when I was little, the commercials that the parents will have. They have the commercial where the parents is talking to their child and they're like, don't be afraid to say what you want to say, da 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 this. And then at some point in life, that stopped happening. And so kids started going to other outlets. Okay. Now it's like, okay, let's bring this back home. Let's bring this back into our household. But you are the one that can facilitate this. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay.
You know,
so
it's interesting.
The cards were just saying the same thing that I was saying.
Exactly. It's interesting though. I see that there's a. I see your concern. Okay, I'll give you the concern first. Okay, I see your concern. Okay, but let's not flip the script. You're mama. You're mama. And if your boys are uncomfortable with what you're doing, who gives a damn? You're the adult. They're an adult.
Right.
Let them tell them. They do them. You do you. If you're doing something that they're uncomfortable with because they're worried about how it makes them feel, that's on them. Don't get in their feelings. Who gives a damn? In my opinion. You know what? You've lived for your kids. You help to raise your kids. You get them up. The reality is if your kids are if you are so determined to be that perfect parent, if you're so determined to never be wrong and never to have experienced change in your life, then you know what? You're not human. You can't be human, because the human frailty is that we make mistakes and we sometimes get it wrong. Other times that we change, and the things that we embrace at one point are never always the same that we embrace later. So in my opinion, again, the one life lesson you can give your child, the best life lesson, is that things change, that people change, that situations change, and that we go with the flow. And as the change happens, we either crumble and fall apart because of the change, or we grow to the moment and we make the change and shift necessary. So when I read the comment that you put, I totally get the fact that it makes them wonder about whatever. But the reality is you're living your life for you. And if you worry about how your children are going to see you and whatever else, then you flip the script, because the reality is you're not living for you anymore. Now you're living for the image of your children, or you're worrying about getting verification or justification, getting justification from your child. Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, it's like, that's how I'm like, if my boys come to me and say, Dad, I mean, the reality is my boys and I have conversations. Sometimes it's on politics, sometimes it's on economics, and I don't agree with them. And they don't agree with me. The last thing I would love for them to agree with me, because I'm always right. But that isn't the case in their minds, because in their minds, they're always right. And there are times where I'm like, we have to agree to disagree, but I am not changing. I do not change my mind for my child. I do not change the way I believe for anybody, not even a spouse. It's like, you know what? No, we don't have to agree for me to be who I am at this very core is who I am. And so I will not go quietly into the fact that, okay, my son doesn't agree with what I'm doing. Who cares? Does he write my check? Does he pay my rent? Does he pay my mortgage? Does he pay my car payment? If he doesn't, then you know what? I see no reason why I'm giving him power over my soul. It's like, really? Are you kidding me? Because it is my soul. It's at my soul. So when you go down this path, when you are navigating this road with your experiences and wanting to go there, you can make it clear to them, look, I don't expect you to understand it. I don't expect you to appreciate it. I'm not doing this for you to do that. But what I am doing is sharing it with you. And if you don't want to hear more about it, tell me, I won't share with you. But the reality is don't parent me. And because I can tell you, and you know, it's interesting because I have to walk that line with my mom and dad when my dad was around. Of course, he's no longer here, but I get to walk along with your parents sometimes. Sometimes you want to parent your parent, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm grown. But the reality is you know what, they're going to do what they are. And so there are times where my parents have made decisions, and I've schooled them on what I believe maybe should have been the right choices. But I know where to get to that line and say, you know what, but you are adults, and you're going to have to, this is where I believe, this is what my mind is, but you got to make you do you. Because again, I don't want my kids doing that either. And so remember to never flip the script, always own the power and say, you know what, I get it, I'm sharing this with you. If you don't want to hear it, then we're good. But if you do want to hear it, I'll share more with you, and leave it at that. Again, don't push on them whatever you're going, because they're fully formed humans. They can make their own choices, but also live your life. I mean, the reality is, if you live the light, if you own the light and you live the light, and you own that pride in being somebody who is into the metaphysical, somebody who understands tarot, somebody who can show the value of tarot, by showing them, they'll get the message. In my opinion, by showing them, they'll get the message. So there you go. I guess I should do a reading too. I don't know. Was I supposed to do a reading there?
I already did the reading.
All right. I think you got it. I think we're good. Yeah. So again, own your power. Own your power. All right. Who is next, Miss Shawna? Before we move on, whose husband is Andy? Is anybody in you who has a husband named Andy? Yeah. And is Andy ex-military? If you have a husband ex-military, Andy, let me know. Who's next, Miss Shawna? I was getting this card too. It's interesting because I'm getting this card for this person, by the way. Yeah, it's interesting. This was for misunderstood. You misunderstood me. This was misunderstood me. Be careful with some folks around you misunderstood me, because there's some folks around you who don't have your best interest at heart. And that was a concerning card that came out. And I didn't even pull more cards because I was like, that's cool. But it's like, oh, that's concerning. So if you have a husband named Andy, speak up now. Forever hold your peace. Again, a military or ex-military. Who next, Miss Shawna? Lisa Jones, you get a reading like all the time. You need to have a little bit of a decompression time and let the flow of the readings happen. Okay.
Yeah. Maxima. Did I say that name right?
Maxima. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
What is the David question?
I didn't see, but you said who's next, so I just picked.
Yeah, Maxima.
Oh, insight. Any insight is appreciated on my site with the car. There seemed to be a delay. What's your question? Is this the question? Oh, that's the question. Is that the question? Because I don't understand. Yeah, type your question in, chat.
That was the Seven of Swords. You misunderstood me. Seven of Swords. So is it about a car?
So is it about a car, Maxima?
Is the car's name Christine? Does it have a life? Does it have a soul? Is this a movie? Let us know, Max. We're curious.
Yes, that's the question. I'm confused. I'm reading on where the car is. There's a delay on them repairing it.
So what's the question there?
If this will be addressed. Okay, so wait a minute. You want to know if they're going to repair your car. I feel like they're overwhelmed. Hey, Miss Julie. I feel like the situation is overwhelming, which means, okay, don't shoot the messenger, okay? Because I got the 8 of Wands, and it's the overwhelming. I feel like they don't know what they doing. They don't know what to do. Hence, that's why maybe it's a delay, because it's like they don't I had a car accident and it's dented, so I'm wondering if it's gonna be addressed. So I just feel right now, I feel like this place is overwhelmed with things if there's a delay. Okay, trust and believe. Nobody wants to hear about, listen, I put my car in the shop. When am I supposed to get my car out the shop? Okay. Oh, you welcome misunderstood me, or you misunderstood me. But you also have the 6 of the cups here. It's like trust the process. Okay, it's a whole process. It's like you don't want them to move too fast anyway. You want to make sure that they have the right people that can push things along the way, or do it the right way. Okay. You got the Judgment and the 7 of Pentacles here. It's like, don't give up. It's gonna come back. Your car is gonna be like a new car, almost like that new car feel. But just have patience. I feel like this is what this is all about. Just have patience, because I feel like they just overwhelmed when they don't have the right people in the in the shop to make this work, in my opinion, of what I'm seeing in the cards. I hope that gave you some clarity. I hope that didn't bust your bubble. Of like, when am I getting it back? I thought I was gonna get it back, but a lot of times it's like you want to make sure you have the right people that work on your vehicle. And sometimes it do take a little longer. Shoot, we had a whole rental for 3 months, which was stupid over a CD player.
Oh, geez. That's crazy.
Yes. We had to drive that MDX for 3 months. We was like, we don't like an MDX. If we wanted an MDX, we would have bought an MDX. We don't want this big thing. I had to get out the car before getting in the driveway. I mean, getting into the garage. It was just too much. Feels like they all slacking. Yeah. I just feel like they just overwhelmed with jobs. Like they bit off too much for them to, fix on. Not chew, but fix on.
Yeah. I know the last time we had our car in the shop.
Shit, yours is an MDX too? I'm sorry.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yes, I love that you love your MDX, but I like the RDX. They smaller to me because it's just 2 of us. Okay, you said you had a car in the what now?
Oh no, it was in there for months because there was the first year of that version, because it was just a totally retooled vehicle, and so it was the first year of that version. The last thing you want to do is have body work done to a car that's the first year, because they're producing that vehicle as new, and the parts are almost impossible to get. It took months to get them. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
And when you take it to a body shop too, it's like, look, here's the thing. Here's the craziest thing, and this is what's probably going on. They doing the bigger jobs first because that's what's getting the money. Like that's guaranteed money.
Mm-hmm.
You going through an insurance company and all of that, they just like they're taking their time. But I just feel like they just overwhelmed because it's a bunch of they got a bunch of work, but not enough people to do the work. That can be it too.
Yeah, our 7,000, I think it was like $6,000 or $7,000 was what they said it would be, and it was just, it was so,
That's
it was so small in comparison to what I thought, and ultimately when it was done, the insurance paid over $20,000.
for the car.
Yeah, for the damage, and it was just the rear quarter panel and some bumper issue, and it's like 20,000. Somebody got screwed. Is all I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody got screwed. I don't know. I don't know. So
Mm-hmm.
car language is a whole different language. Car language is a $2 sign, $3 sign, $4 sign. I don't even, plain and simple.
I grew up in, my grandfather was a mechanic, so I definitely grew up with it. So I know car talk, and I know car shop, and body shop work, and it's all about who's at fault, especially dealing with insurance, and if they got the coverage and all of this and all of that. It's like, okay, so why do I pay gap insurance for? Because gap insurance, I just have to pay a deductible, and regardless, the insurance company take care of if the other person don't have insurance. So it's always, when you take it to the body shop, who got the biggest job, and we're gonna deal with that first.
Yeah, when we laid it forever and finally get it back, and you're like, it's nice. And I like the car. I love the car. But yeah, if you're having your first model year of a car, don't get in an accident. Don't. No. I know you can't plan it, but I'm telling you, it's not a good thing.
No. Here's the thing: make sure you got good insurance, but that doesn't always work in your favor neither.
Exactly.
But it will. I'm telling you, you will get it, but just not right now. Just not right now.
Exactly.
You was rear-ended by 2 cars. Good grief. And it's on them, of course. Of course. But you can speed the process up of, hello. But who wants to keep doing that? Like, listen, here's my insurance. Okay, did you just see that behind me? I'm like, it's a tall person behind me. All right, who's next for you?
Hakeem, we don't do love readings. We save those from Miss Bonnie.
Yes.
Miss Bonnie, and Miss Bonnie will just love all over you for the love readings. And I will pop up her QR code so you can see Miss Bonnie's love reading code. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Oh, I'm getting there. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Wow. I rearranged everything, and it's like way down here. Goodness gracious. There we go. If you want a love reading, reach out to Miss Bonnie, connect to her, and make sure that you ask her for a love reading. And she loves to give love readings. She's on 2 days a week, and
Wednesday,
that's good. Also, while you are on the YouTube channels, plural, make sure that you are also subscribe to Miss the Goddess herself, Miss Divine Goddess, Shawna. So let's make sure we follow, subscribe, all those things. But again, if you are on Facebook, pop over to YouTube and follow Miss Shawna. Make sure you subscribe to Miss Shawna's channel. Do the same thing as you did, as again, calling on angels, because again, that's the love goddess herself. And then if you can show me the love, I'll take it on my side too. This is Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Do that one. And then again, Miss Angie, why don't you give her some love at the same time? I read with her on
Wednesday.
I can't even think of the words.
Wednesday evening. Because I don't know what she was about to say, but
I don't even know either. I'm like, what am I doing? I don't even know what I was saying. I'm so like, whatever. So Miss Julie, who just returned back from her trip, and Miss Julie is on 3 days a week, and she brings the love with her on 2 of the 3 different folks. And then there's Miss Susan on Saturday. There's all kinds of folks out there, but most importantly,
Yeah.
show the two you're reading right now with. Okay, so this is Miss Shawna herself. Give her the love and attention she needs. And then of course, Mr. Ruma himself. That's me.
Oh, I
Did you see that? Where did that come from? I've never seen that one, Shawna. That was new.
It's always.
How did you create that? Do you what did you just
I
do?
just
I
did
saw something like
this.
oh.
Oh.
Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet. That is so cool.
It's always something I'm
Usually the clapping
discovering.
hands work, but that one, that's cool.
I know. It should. I should.
And then
have
there's a thumbs up somewhere too, right? That does sometimes.
Thumbs. Are we doing thumbs?
Oh, they ain't doing thumbs now.
I know. Every other time it does thumbs.
But we'll take the hearts. I like the hearts. That was new.
I like the hearts too.
Yeah.
I like the hearts too.
And while you're at it, Miss Shawna, do you have anything can help people with planning their lives and their oh, look at that one. I like that one too. Planning their lives.
This was the two. Yes, the astrology planner. Okay, this is the hard copy. Okay, the hard copy is from me. Okay, no third party. No third party. It is, I'm sending it directly to you, or you can order the digital copy, and with the digital copy, you get it instantly. Okay. And it's packed with astrology, as far as in the different transits, the breakdown of what that means, journal questions, and these questions are deep diving inner questions for the month. What crystals to work with, a portion of your goal, what goals you have for the month, and hold you accountable for the week, your weekly goals. And at the end of the month, a reflection. And a bonus is a QR code. It takes you directly to the video, a tarot writ video, and it's only exclusive for the planners and for the months. Okay, so nobody else has access to it unless you purchase it.
I like it. I like it. And also, Miss Shawna, this was the hard copy, correct? What if people want it now?
This is the digital copy.
There you go. Yeah, folks, again, Miss Shawna offers it in two different ways. And remember, when you order this, it's not coming from anybody else but directly from Shawna. So when you get your email, it's from Shawna. When you get your package in the mail for the document, it is Shawna. It is all from Shawna herself. She created this. It is her work. And so, show her the love. Show her the love.
Appreciate it. I co-created it with Spirit because I got to give Spirit. Spirit be like, you ain't going to check for me? You ain't going to say I helped you? Yes. Spirit help me. This is the relationship I have with Spirit. Okay. Spirit be checking me all the time. I'm like, dang, okay, my bad.
And it's interesting because Shawna just raised a really good point, by the way, too. Is your relationship with Spirit is individualistic, but with everybody, our relationship is individualistic. But never have a fear of having a conversation with Spirit and reminding them that sometimes, sometimes they get it wrong, or sometimes they're just not aligned with what it is you really want to do. You don't have to fall lockstep in line with them. And because, again, Spirit sometimes has its own mind. Have arguments with them, have conversations with them, have these things that say, you know what, I'm not ready to go there, or it's just not this moment. You can have these conversations. That's what you want to do. Absolutely. So keep that in mind.
You have to. If you don't, you'll be you're lost, and you don't know who your team is. You don't know who may have your back. Listen, my angels always show up. Just like probably. I'm gonna go with Archangel Michael or Gabriel probably showed up because I always call them in before I go live, and they always want to show me how big and tall they are behind me. Okay, I started my journey. Oh, this is where you know me from. I started my journey 4 or 5 years ago, and I used to watch your channel. Well, thank you. Don't used to. Keep on watching. There's new content coming up now, and The older we get, the wiser we get, and when you're more in tune, this is what I'm talking about of working with spirit. Spirit be checking, child. Spirit will show up. Spirit will say, so you ain't got time for me today? Oh, you got time. You got time. Cause you or you gonna make time. You either you got it, or I'm gonna make you make time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Brenda Costner, nice to see you in. We're gonna give Miss Brenda a reading because it's been a
Awesome
while.
sauce.
Yes, indeed. Lord have mercy. Let's
Hey,
give Miss
Miss
Brenda a reading.
Brenda.
Brenda, are you still here? Do you have a specific question or a general?
What's the
up?
question on?
What's
You
up?
lost
What's
pounds?
up?
Yes, I love it. I'm so happy you lost pounds. I am on that journey as well of losing pounds. I need spirit to help me get rid of this migraine. Relax, breathe, and no stressing. You just said how spirit need to help you, Kelly.
But help yourself. Help yourself at the same time. Kelly, make sure that you get peppermint oil, and you for your headaches, but get peppermint oil, rub the oil across your forehead and rub it behind your neck. Peppermint oil behind your neck and across your forehead.
And I was going to also say use amethyst. Amethyst is a healing stone. Okay. So I have, now they're making them like eye patches, and just laying amethyst on the patch itself. Mine's in my boob, so okay. How you digging?
Shift them
Where'd it go? I lost it. Oh boy.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Okay, Miss Brenda. Yes, general reading for Miss Brenda. Let's see what we got.
Can you tell me what the link is for the Facebook group? We got a Facebook group? Is it just Spiritually Speaking? Is that the Facebook group?
Which Facebook group? What is this? What is this? What is Facebook group?
I don't know which one.
Or do you mean the class? Because if the class is not really a Facebook group, but it's a class that we teach, or is it like
yeah, I was just about to recommend that class to her since she's just starting off. Yeah.
No, you want to take peppermint oil across the forehead and behind the neck. Make sure it's not in the diffuser. I mean, you can put it in the diffuser, but again, across the forehead and behind the neck. Okay.
And the amethyst, they got the eye patch thing. What is it called? The damn thing. You can put it in the refrigerator. It's like the cold pack thing. Now you can put it and tie it behind your head. I can't. Now, if I go out here and find it.
It's like one of those sleep masks or something? Is that what's like that?
Yeah, an eye mask. Thank you. Thank you, misunderstood. Try to check. Boy, y'all is on that checking today.
The class.
Yes, the class.
If the crystal is real, usually the crystals are. It depends on what you shop. If you shop at the right place, you don't have to question the crystals are real. I mean, there's an abundance of crystals. Exactly. Yeah. It depends on where you get it, I guess, but important. But and I will put the link to the class up here while we're doing readings, so you guys will have that. It'll be popped up in the messages. Let me pull it up. So pull that up real quick. Just get that out of the way quickly. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Here we go. My computer's running a little slow.
I knew I found it. Okay. Bam. It's that.
Well, that's cool. It's like pixelated little things.
It's crystals. It's amethyst. Yep. Hot or cold. I recommend cold because putting some hot ones on you hurting that body.
Exactly. This is the Tuesday night link for the Zoom class. It's over in the chats, wherever the chats are on your screen. Anyway, that's the Tuesday night Zoom link. If you click on that link, it'll take you to the Zoom class every Tuesday night without fail. I do send emails most of the time. Some weekends we don't, but we always have class, even if you don't get an email, and it's always the same one. So you click on it, you join the class. It starts at 6 p.m. East Coast, West Coast, and then figure it out the other way. So it's 9 p.m. East Coast because I get lost in all the translations. I'll send you to the
Figure
wrong
out yourself.
time.
Figure out
I'll give you a
yourself.
topic, discuss. So what'd you get from Miss Brenda, by the way?
Oh, Brenda, you're coming out of the trenches. Okay,
Ooh, I
this
like
is
that.
abundance. I do too.
Somebody needs to throw you a parade, Miss Brenda.
Joe do in that whole aspect. It's that
Absolutely.
whole acknowledgement. But this is you rising above whatever you went through. Now you in a different space, a different mindset. This is acknowledgement. This is like your time to shine, or you're shining and you're being recognized that you are here, honey. I am here. I have arrived. That is that energy. Okay. And so much so you sitting on the car. You're like, bump that. I don't need to be up. You drive. Somebody else is driving. Matter of fact, but sit right here and you're going to ride slow for everybody to admire me. But here's the abundance that comes with it. Okay. You have all of these. You have 6 reefs all over the place where there is abundance. And it's not just financial abundance, but I'm talking about abundance in all areas of your life. Okay, you do have the 8 of Swords because you are stepping into you and who you are and all of you and being present. This 8 of Swords is you are coming out of that trapped feeling. Okay, you're definitely stepping out of limitations or the restrictions that you felt like, hey, I'm protecting myself, but this was only limiting you. And you're coming out of that. And you're trusting your intuition because this is the water here. You're stepping into the water of like, okay, I'm flowing. I'm gonna flow with this. And matter of fact, I'm gonna take off this blindfold. I'm take off the ropes that's on me. I'm ready to go. I am ready to be free. I am ready to free myself. So there's a sense of freedom. And this is a 6 of Swords. You are definitely moving on. You're moving from where you was. The number you need to, here's an angel number. 686 is what you need to look up. Also 66 as the master number, because this even goes deeper for you. But this 6 of Swords here is you are definitely flowing in a new direction where you are allowing spirit to guide you in a new way. You are taking the control off. Okay, you are the one that's saying, you know what, I don't know where I'm going, but it's lit up and let's go. And it's a sense of ease that I feel with you as you go on to this new journey as well. So you're taking everything that you've learned and now you're moving forward with it. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting energy of movement here, and you rising above. You also relax that mind. Make sure that you are taking time out so that you can recharge that battery with this 4 of Swords. Recharge that battery, rejuvenate. Also get that rest when you need to get that rest. Yes. This is a journey. This is with the 6 of Cups. I love it because it's like you started the journey and now this is the loyalty that comes with it. It's like you been walking with spirit and spirit said, listen, I got your back from day one. I always did. But you just need to trust how I'm directing you. You need to trust how things are flowing. Wow. When I say, okay, when you look up the number 666, that's not a bad number. Okay, that's not the mark. That is of straight movement. Okay, like straight elevation. Let me pull that number up for you because you probably like, oh my gosh, 666. No, it's a gentle reminder to reevaluate your focus and actions. It urges you to realign with your higher purpose and spiritual well being, and to let go of excess attachments to material things or earthly concerns. Okay. This is about spiritual growth, but the main thing here is about letting go, releasing those fears, negative thoughts, any attachments that are holding you back. And this is over the eight of swords. It's like you want to make sure that you're not the one that's holding yourself back. And this is about not giving up. With this Seven of Pentacles here, this Seven of Pentacles is everything that you're putting your energy into, continue to, because it's continuously growing. All right. And then the last one is the Queen of Wands. You are the one that holds this power. You are the one that good things are, it's like you are that magnet that, and then maybe this is an affirmation that you need to speak. I am a magnet. I am a magnetic force that opportunities and good things come to me. Okay. But this is meaning that all that hard work is paying off because you're not afraid to put that hard work in, but you're not afraid to put that hard work into yourself as well. So that's what I have for you, Miss Brenda.
All right. What do I get from Miss Brenda? What do I got from Miss Brenda? Oh my goodness, Miss Brenda, you got some cards here. Let me do this. I want to show you these. Okay, so let me pop them on the screen here. There we go. All right, Miss Brenda, the first card out. I love it. Look at this. We got that High Priestess. The second card that came out for you was the Magician, and the third card I got for you was the Page of Swords. I'm loving this, Brenda. There is a lot of youthful energy flowing right now. There's a lot of youthful. There's energy. There's a lot of. There's a feel of freedom, okay, which is the High Priestess. Okay, so there's a feel of freedom. There's a feel of wanting something more, wanting to change things, wanting to shake something off, wanting to move on. And you can do this. You can do this because this is a manifestor. The question is the newness is moving in that new direction, moving into that new energy, and breaking from what was. So you need this message is clear. You need to step out of your comfort zone, step out of your safe space, do something that bring about a change. It's time for change. It's time to make something happen. It's time to see you rise and just do something that you wouldn't even think you would do, something that it's not part of what you usually do. And again, you're the one that has to do it because this is the Magician. That's the master manifestor, as you know. And so the manifestor himself is bringing change in, calling change in, asking for change, and then saying, hey, we're doing this. So let's do whatever. Shake things up, Brenda. Shake things up. Get something changing in your life. Think like a child again. Think like a younger person again. And this is look at this. There's the King of Wands. So again, it's you taking control, and then there's the Emperor. So it's all about you. I mean, the cool part is you're in control of the situation. You need to make it happen. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. Figure out what it is you really want. Figure out what you can do to shake things up. Is this a move? Are you thinking about making a move? Are you thinking about relocating? Are you thinking about moving again? Maybe where your daughter is, where young people are, and saying, because I want to do that. Or is this and if you do, just do it. Just stop talking, stop planning, and just start doing, because again, it's that new energy. But it's you taking control, because I feel like you've been in the passenger seat and and it's not a bad thing, because again, you're kind of like, okay, I'm going along, it's fine, but something has to change and give, and you need to do something different. And look at this, it's going to work out for you, even if you have questions about it. There's that Queen of Pentacles, and so she's the abundant queen. She's a queen that's like, it's all going to be fine. The money will be there. The what you're hoping to gain from it will be there. Be it a happier life, a happier time, and so forth. And I also, this is a climate change too. So I see in a like a greener environment, and in a more like a more balanced 4 seasons or something as well. So I'm picking up some serious energy again about breaking out and getting a move. So if you've been thinking about moving, it would be a good thing to do. And look at this, in the end, celebration, party. That's a good thing. So there's a lot of positive energy here, but most important, the message is you are in control. You have to make change happen, but change, you need change. You need to change things up. You need to make a shift. Something new has to give, something that makes you realize there's more for you. There's something more out there. Okay. Shake off the boredom, shake off the standard, status quo. That's what I'm picking up.
For that just makes me realize with that 6 of swords, the 6 of wands and the 6 of swords, it's like you definitely want a whole change, change of environment, change of scenery. Let me just say that, change of scenery, and maybe you're moving closer to Laura. That's her daughter.
Oh, nice. So, there you go.
Yes.
There you go. All right, Miss Brenda. I hope all is well with you.
Yes.
I miss our time together. I miss you always brought such wonderful, warm.
She has warm energy.
She does. That's the one thing about it, about those classes that we teach on Tuesday nights. It's not a class. It's just a commune of us getting together and practicing our skill sets. Is we meet such wonderful people, and the people that come in are all giving and caring and nurturing, and it's wonderful because they're all on the same trip. They're on the same journey. They're always out there to find what is next for them and how that might work. Hey, GMR Trades, nice
That's
to
what
see
I
you.
said. Hey, Michael, earlier. Oh.
Shows you how I pay attention.
Okay, Michael, I was thinking of you, and I pulled this.
Ooh, Monte.
So stop worrying.
Which sword is that? Is that 3 of swords?
That's
the
4 of swords.
4 of swords. Okay.
That's some money coming. Oh, there we go. That's some money coming through.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the 4 of swords. Let's relax that mind. Get you some rest. I wasn't trying.
I see the 4 of swords.
Right. It's up under the bed. I wasn't trying, but this is the way it came out because I was sure thinking of you, and it 2 popped out. But these are good 2 that popped out.
Exactly. So, let me see. While you're at that, then let me go ahead and pull 2 because it's like, let's see. Let's take a little peek. A little peek.
A little peek. I mean, but the Ace of Pentacles, that says a whole lot. That's
hell yes.
That's a great a financial opportunity coming in, a financial blessing coming in, and then the 4 of swords. Oh, look at that 8 of.
Well, we know where you are right now.
Yes. You're feeling.
You're not in a happy place, and you're feeling.
Yes.
You're feeling stuck, and you're feeling like, damn, this is not good for you. So don't worry, because that is where you are, but that's not where you're going to be, because you're going to work exactly. This is a hard work. This Queen of Wands is back to it. You're going to get focused. You're going to moving forward. So guess what? I'm loving that energy because it's like, you know what? I will get this done. And this is the Queen of Swords. She'll cut you. She'll cut you. She'll do what she has to. She'll do what she has to do to get back to her, to make sure that you understand her power. So get back into your power. Do the work you have to do to step back into it. And once you're in it, make sure you've learned the lessons and make sure that you are ready to do what you have to do to continue to progress forward. Again, the queens are patient energies. So make sure you understand the patient energy is there, but the patient energy pays off with persistence. So work hard, use a different mindset, make sure you're learning something as you grow. Therefore, you're not repeating this again, but this is a short-term situation. You're leaving this and moving toward this. Again, you do you.
Absolutely. And look at this. You got the 6 of Wands and the 7. So there's elevation here. Okay. You're fighting for you're getting the recognition. You're coming out of that space, but then you're fighting for to keep going and keeping things at bay. So keep going. Sorry I put you on blast like that, but I felt like Spirit was like, you're talking to your
absolutely.
nephew.
Absolutely. And sometimes and also sometimes that one card that you had, Shawna, and the way in which they are together is don't celebrate too soon. You celebrate too soon because life will throw that other end at you and smack you upside the head and say, you know what? Stay focused. If you celebrate and you live on that, and it's like, oh, I'm living on it. No, you need to keep moving. So remember that 7 of Wands will always smack you up the side of the head if you live too long on the 6. I'm loving my parade. Enjoy your parade. Now get back to work. We eye off the ball and we like, oh no, I'm winning. I don't need to take precautions. You do, because guess what? That 7 just smacked you upside the head and said, guess what?
It's a reminder. It's a reminder all day.
Absolutely. And remember,
you don't want to be frustrated. You do not want to be in this space or experience heartache like you've been in that 6 of Wands for too long. Okay. Celebrate and then let's keep going. Going.
Miss Valerie Bertinelli has told us over and over again about we miss the cue because we're so busy and the Spirit's like tap tap, bang bang, smack smack. So remember this. These are Valerie's words.
So when I started on this healing journey about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass. And so I needed to really change.
So again, pay attention. If you get nudged and you're saying, "Ups, you better." Listen to Spirit. You are open to Spirit. Listen to it. Spirit will guide you as long as you let it. But if you ignore it, well, then do that at your own peril. That's all I say. That's all I say. That's all
right. And don't be afraid to ask for help from others.
That's right.
That's in that space, because the 3 of Pentacles did come out. Well, the last one did come out. So I saw it's like, it's nothing wrong with working with a team. It's nothing wrong with having a little bit like, oh, okay, let me do it this way. Because they recognizing what you're doing, you are being watched of. Wait a minute, you have skills too. So you're teaching them as them teaching you. You're feeding off each other. This is the supportive team collaboration.
Exactly. And folks, if you're seeing that I'm playing a little bit with the addition of the screen, it's because I've incorporated this into my weekly readings and monthly readings and everything else readings. And so I'm actually showing the cards as a focus of that, so people can see them, because the more I play with them, it's nice to see the images and understand how I'm picking up what I'm picking up, or better yet, just to get the feel, the images of what they're there. So that's why we're doing that. And so I'm just playing around a little bit, just want you to see the cards. Because I'm sitting here usually and I do this and this and this and this and this, but then the card goes away and then you have no relevance. So this way I'm giving you some relativity. There you go. That's that word, relativity. I just pulled that out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
Ooh, damn, I'm good. I'm so science. Do we have any more on this, Miss Shawna, or are we done?
It's up to you.
Anybody call? Let's do one more, but if you're drawn to a specific name.
Maria Taylor.
Okay, Maria Taylor, you are next in line. Do you have a specific question, my dear? You said maybe.
I hope not, because the cards just fell out. I hope we're gonna go with them.
Go for it.
I'm like, hold the phone. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune.
Ooh, nice.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, because I was shuffling. This Wheel of Fortune is amazing.
Is this still the pop deck?
Yeah.
Again, I don't remember ever seeing that card either.
Yeah.
It's as much as we've read.
This looks like the
that is so cool.
Comic
it's like
book
a carnival, right?
Thing. Huh?
It's like kind of like a carnival, right?
Yeah.
That is so
or like the comic book. I guess so.
Yeah. I like it though. It's like nice. I'm fascinated by it's like for some reason some of these images.
It's so old school.
It is.
Symmetry. I mean,
not
symmetry. The what is that? Symbology. No,
symbology.
Thank you.
Yeah. And it's like the carnival wheel. You spin that wheel and go.
Yeah.
It's
so old school. Very old school.
I love it.
That's why I didn't want to give up these. I was like, please, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. So you're going into like this new phase in your life. It's like you're coming into a new cycle into your life. And it's like, oh, wow. It's like you've paid off a karmatic debt, if that means something. It's like what you went through, that Three of Swords. Okay. The Three of Swords was hardcore, Marie. It was frustration. It was heartache. It was like you went through a period, I feel, and now you're coming out of this and you coming into this brand new cycle for yourself. This Six of Wands has been showing up for a lot of people today. A lot of people. And this is straight of you praising yourself. I want to say it's like, yeah, I'm getting praise yourself, compliment yourself, give yourself compliments. Speak life into who you are and what you do and what you're capable of, you know. Look at that Ace of Wands coming out. It's like you have a different mindset, but this is what Spirit is like telling you, like, okay, here's this blessing now. Here's this good fortune that's coming to you. This is the blessing that you've been asking for. This is a new opportunity that's coming in. Wow, and it's bringing, hold these words. This 10 of Cups is bringing you that happiness, that joy. This is like the ultimate, like, I'm keeping my promise to you. But at the same time, don't be fighting with yourself. Like this, have this internal type of conflict with yourself of, is this what I'm doing? You're questioning, or, or there's some resistance of like wanting to move into that position or want to go into this new cycle in your life. You're like, I don't know. It's like you having doubt, but you also is having the resistance to get to that flame and everything. But this is what your true desire is this 10 of Pentacles. I love this for you. I love how, with these 10s here, there is completion, but there is promise, and at the same time there is long-term abundance, and that's in every area: finances, mentally, emotionally, relationships, family, all of that. That's abundance in every area of your life. So really be open to this new cycle. Yeah, it may start off a little crazy, but you're coming back on top, and there's new karma coming in. It's good karma coming in for you at that. I just feel like just be open to receiving. Be open. I also feel like you need to open your third eye. Do work with your third eye chakra is coming through, because there's things that you need to cut out that you don't need. Also, a message is practice moderation. So whatever you are doing that you may need to say, okay, let me take a chill pill. I'm doing this. I'm doing too much of this, and I need to, moderate some things. Okay. So that's what I have for you, love.
All right. Let's see what I got.
Okay.
Are you Marie, are you having a are you fighting with self? Are you fighting with yourself because of your image, because of your body? Are you having body consciousness issues? Are you having, because I'm feeling like you're having a little bit of I just feel a crisis with body image, with and is it weight? Is it, whatever it is? The reality is that there's something deeper there. It's not just that. I mean, it's something you think it's that because again, you're picking up on that because, but there's something deeper going on. There's something more that needs to be uncovered. Is there, I'm feeling like there's something from past life trauma, not past life. I'm sorry. In your past and not in previous lives, in your past, I'm picking up there's something that happened when you were younger that is still to this day, plays a role in how in kind of planting negative energy and negative vibes in your head, and it's like it keeps playing, keeps playing with your mind, and again it takes you into a darker space. You need to figure out a way to get beyond that. You need to work with something or someone who can help you get beyond the hurt, the previous traumas, because those things are carrying with you, and it reflects in your consciousness. It reflects in your subconsciousness. It is displayed in your body. It's coming out in the visible signs of what and who you are. And I think you need to find someone to work with that, because I think that again, it's not healthy, and there's a long-term. Again, if this resonates, if this is something that you can own, then know that there are solutions, but you have to work on the root cause. The losing weight or using different makeup or wearing different clothes, that's a band-aid. That is not the solution. The solution is there is a deeper hurt, a deeper pain, a deeper shock that happened. And unfortunately, that is what's carrying into all other aspects. So I would suggest you take a look at that, because I'm really feeling a really strong energy, just as for you to recognize where it's coming from. And once you understand where it's coming from, then you can grow through it. You can maneuver yourself through it. Okay. Is it something you can get through on your own? I do believe it's possible, but you're going to have to do some research. You're going to have to do some deeper meditations or something to get you into a different headspace, because again, there's some you're bringing some childhood trauma with you. You're bringing some serious childhood things that have scarred you, and you need to grow beyond those. You need to find out a way to pass beyond them. And so do me a favor, Marie, please. Again, what you see and who you are and what you are is attributed to you pushing through and living life, which is wonderful, and getting, but I think there's some more healing needed. So I would look toward just look toward opportunities and outlets to help you to find that other aspects of you. Okay, because again, there's some real hurt, there's some real trauma there. And again, I know you probably can get through them on your own, but I would strongly suggest you try to find someone who can help you get through them, help you identify them, and if nothing else. And you may even know what they are, but there may be some that you have pushed back, because I feel like there's been a few things, but I feel like some things you've regressed, you push back, and you're like, I don't know them, I don't see them, they're just not there. But because they're not in sight or in mind or in your head, does not mean they're not here. They're there, and they're showing themselves. Okay. So I certainly hope this doesn't resonate with you, because again, it's a really rough situation, rough feel. But if it does resonate with you, please take my advice, okay, and see what you can do to get beyond. All right. Wow, didn't expect for that one.
Right?
I should have just drew the damn cards. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh, well, that Miss Shawna, I think we're done. I think.
Yeah. Indeed.
Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to. No idea what it is. Okay, well that's. I'm hoping it doesn't resonate. I'm hoping, Marie, that it has nothing to do with you, because I really.
Maybe that was for somebody.
Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't have anything to do with you, and it wasn't meant for you, and therefore you can enjoy your weekend and live life and whatever, and not have to worry about any of that. That's just, hopefully that's the case. And so I'm sending you love and light. That's for sure. And blessings to everybody, by the way, because again, it's your energy that comes in that helps us do what we do. And that message need to be heard by somebody. So hopefully whoever's ears it falls on that needed to hear it, they will take it and will grow from it. Any exciting plans this weekend, Miss Shawna?
Shoot, I'm trying to hit up one of those little festivals
I hear
that's
you.
out there. But shoot, that's about it. You know, it's spring break down here. It's like spring break crazy down here.
We still have 1 or 2 more weeks of preseason of the Cactus League, so we still have the baseball people in, and it's good because y'all spend your money, continue to spend your money, and make us happy. So when we leave, when y'all leave, we can enjoy our nice roads that you all pay for, and our nice.
We still
our nice
have a
swing
couple
spaces.
games here too. Like some big games here too. As spring training. So that, be amongst the folks and then bring ourselves back in. Because it's still March Madness. So
it's interesting. I must admit I fuss about the the snowbirds from time to time. But it's all in pleasant humor. It's not trashing, because I don't trash, because the reality is, you know what? With every experience that a snowbird brings, a snowbird, by the way, folks, if you haven't heard that term, because it's interesting. I ran into somebody the other day, didn't know what the term was. I'm like, dude, I never knew, anybody did not know. I'm from the East Coast. We know what snowbirds are. We are snowbirds. We tend to go down to the South, especially when you're tired. You go to the South, period. It's like, what does a Jewish mother do? When her husband dies, she goes to Florida. That's what we do. It's one of those things. So it's interesting that somebody didn't know, but a snowbird is somebody who comes in for the winter from their cold winter climate, and they're here for the winter, and then they go home for the summer, get out of this hot summer climate. And so but I love it because they bring a different perspective with them, because they come from someplace else. They have a different way of thinking, and they have different ways about them. They sometimes bring their damn bad driving habits, but then again, a lot of folks that live here are from someplace else too, and they got bad driving habits, including me, because Lord knows I'm not the best of patient drivers. I'm a little bit of an impatient driver, and so that's okay. But I can tell you that I love and appreciate them when they come in, because they don't do damage to our community. They don't, and so it's like I don't fuss about it. Even the baseball folks. Usually, generally speaking, when people come in for the baseball season, which is a 6-week season here for us, because again, it's the Cactus League where the majors are practicing. Those folks are pretty cool usually. They don't really, I mean, we do see a little uptick in crime that goes around with alcohol, because people get 10 foot tall and bulletproof and they want to take on the world. And there's those kind of people. But you know what? Again, that comes with it. But the reality is, generally speaking, most of the people that come in for the baseball season are cool, and they're fun and fun loving. And I love it.
They just chill. Here is chill to a fault, Now the thing is the driving. The driving and people driving drunk,
Oh yeah.
It is outrageous and crazy. But then you got your locals that is just as batshit crazy and don't give a damn.
Yeah.
And you mix them in with the snowbirds, it's like, okay. Yeah. So where to go and what not to do when season in.
Yes.
When the season people are here. Another thing is certain places the prices will go up, because they get
I didn't know that. Oh, that's interesting.
But the other thing is places that didn't have happy hour now has happy hour.
Oh yeah. Give and take.
So we get to take advantage of, like, okay, before it gets all crazy and where you can't, not even you making reservations work.
Oh, the reservation thing is a nightmare.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh wait, they have a happy hour. It's like, okay, I still can take advantage of the happy hour, which is, bam, all you need to do is get a seat. You get a seat, you get the happy hour if you want it, or you got the regular menu. It's just you just doing things earlier in the day, which is fine with me. Fine with me, because right now, like I said, the spring breakers are here.
Yeah.
So the college kids, I think they got one more week, and then you have the families. Then the families come through. So then you're like, oh, they even crazier because they just let the kids run wild. and the parents go do whatever. But that's in certain areas. That's at the beach. That's, whatever. But then you have, like I said, some of the places, like I'm enjoying this happy hour stuff. All we gotta do is just get to but you getting the best stuff that you will usually get sitting at the bar, you getting doing happy hour. So I'm like, oh yeah, let me get that 2 for 1.
Exactly. Well, it's interesting because you did mention something there, and that is the reservations, because there's times where you don't really need reservations and you can do last minute. Well, when everybody's in town, you've got to make them in advance because
you have to make them at least 3 days or 4 at the beginning of the week type of reservations, especially in Naples. If we want to make reservations in Naples, I gotta go in. I'm like, all right, so we got a plan this weekend. So what we gonna do? But then we're like, we're kind of like hanging at Naples on Sundays because the days that they usually don't have happy hour, they have a happy hour to bring those people in, because the bartenders want to make money, and they do make money, but I'm just saying, it'd be the nice stuff. Now they do get you walking a little lopsided when you leave.
Yes, but safely lopsided, not unsafely
lopsided. Right,
exactly.
Because the parking is right there, and you just got to. But it's not where. But the food, they give you enough food. That's the other thing, So I figure I know Scottsdale happy hours and Naples happy hours are the best happy hours because you're not getting crappy stuff. You're getting the top of the top stuff. Like you would get the bar stuff if you're sitting at the bar,
Yeah.
But you got to get
are
in
kind
there
of blessed that way.
because them seats get taken quick.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting too because it's the one thing is we do have some of our places that we go often, and so you walk in and you're like, even if you're on a reservation, you just kind of look over to the right person. Like one place we used to go to, we would Cricket's the girl's name, and she ran the place, and so she was like the manager, and there was another guy who was also there. And so if we went there and we didn't have reservations and we needed reservations, we just kind of scan the room a little bit, and it's like, oh hey, and they come over, oh how are you, whatever. And it's like, we didn't have a reservation, and then like,
don't worry,
find them. Something we'll get you, which is so nice, and we never overplayed that. We never overplayed that. But there were times where you wish you wouldn't even think about it. And you're like, in the last minute, you make a decision, and you're like, is there space? And like, for you, there's space. And you're like,
because
that's super
nice. That ain't you ain't getting no drama. Everybody knows you. Now we've done that in a couple places around here. They're like, oh no, don't worry, we got a table. And I say, thank you, and then all of them we look around and giving us these looks. Who are y'all? Mind your business. Oh my!
Exactly. Eyes forward. Eyes forward.
Or we may see a waiter or a waitress or somebody we know in there. They're like, "Don't worry about it. We got you." It's all about how you take care of the industry people, the service industry. Shoot, I used to be in service, so I know you used to be in the service industry, so Yeah. But it's all good in the hood.
Yeah.
So we go.
And that's when you learn not to look through people. Not to look through people, but acknowledge them, because the people you think you can look through,
right?
Don't do that.
Say, hey, you coming in here?
So,
Eight. Yes.
2008.
Oh Lord. Why do I look like I'm the person full of answers? Yes. I answer. Thank you. So what are y'all doing?
Draw a card. Draw a card.
What are y'all doing this weekend?
We have the Calculus Society, Succulent Society, Calculus and Succulent Society, whatever thing, and it's going to be doing. So we're going to be down there this evening, and then drinks afterwards and dinner afterwards. And then tomorrow we'll be there again. Saturday I have my second week in a row psychic fair. This one's going to be over in Peoria at the Place of Spiritual Wisdom.
Okay, y'all.
So it's interesting.
People that's in the area.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I forgot to mention that too. Shoot, I should have done that earlier. What the hell?
You fret. I got
Yes. So I'll be the Place of Spiritual Wisdom doing readings this Saturday. And so it's interesting. I haven't done a psychic fair in a long time, and I did 2 back to back, one last week, one this week. So I'm looking forward to that. And then that's about it. And getting my readings up for the week. So tomorrow morning, folks, look at your YouTube
Yes.
channels and click over to mine and look at what's happening for your April for your signs.
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
Super important.
it's going to be a solar eclipse, new moon on Saturday.
Saturday? Or is that going to be good or bad?
I mean, it's going to be good. It's going to be partial. It's going to be in the sign of Aries. So this is a great time, a great time for new beginnings. I should have talked about this at the beginning, but this is
Yes.
it's a great time for new beginnings. So it is the energy about being bold, okay, and taking independent actions and to initiate change. So you want to set intentions, okay? This is a new moon. Set intentions to align your true path with your true path, okay? So with your purpose.
And this is for everybody, not just one
No,
sign,
no,
right?
no. It just happens to be in Aries. So Aries don't sit around. Aries is about action. Aries is about results. Aries is about not waiting on nobody. But also Aries is about spontaneousness. And when it acknowledges change, it make change. So there you go.
So so if you're setting your intentions, how if I'm Joe average over here who wants to have let's say I want to see more business in my career.
Okay.
What would you suggest I do? How would I set my intentions? How give me some direction on that. Give me some idea.
First off, you want to align your energy with you already receiving the business. You already receiving it. Okay. So that's aligning yourself, one. And then there's something called the law of assumption. It's already done. You speaking as if it's already done happened. Okay.
I like it.
When you speak it, you feel it because you're moving from feeling. So when I say I've received 10 orders today and I am so happy. It made me feel amazing when I checked my emails and I got that notification. It's just understanding my products is helping others. It's like that. What does that do for you? So when you set your intentions this week, dive deep into the feeling more than setting the intention itself, than the desire itself, if that makes sense. So when you dive into the feeling, that's how you manifest. You manifest based off the feeling. So after you diving into your feelings of how it makes you feel, what is it doing for you in your life, then you write out some affirmations that is a reminder of being in that energy. And then you can do your ritual of a new moon ritual of writing that down, putting it in a sacred place, and wherever, like I have a box just for new moon things, but I put them in an envelope. And when I write my letter out or whatever, what my desires are, I put it in an envelope. I seal that envelope. I date it, what new moon it is, and I put it away. Okay. It's like you give it to the universe and you don't see it ever again until it manifests into your life. But it's just you catching up to it. And then after that, you repeat your affirmations until the full moon. That's the way I recommend on those affirmations. You can also do different things of writing a petition, writing a letter to the universe, or even writing a script. When you woke up that morning, I woke up this morning and I'm grateful that it is, and I received a ping of a notification of saying, I looked on my phone and it said you received an order from your business. You know, it's
Mhm.
speaking like that. And then it's like, okay, the same thing I was saying of speaking as it's already done. You already scripted out. You made a whole story about it of what a day in a
Mhm.
life is. So, yeah.
I
But
love it. I
you
love
know,
it.
eventually I'm
It's
gonna break
important
this
too.
down even more with some videos,
Yeah.
because it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's, you know, certain things that you watch, they only give you a little clippet of like, well, how do you do this? Well, how long do you do this, and everything,
Right.
and
Yeah.
some you can do a crystal grid, that enhances the power. You can do candle magic that enhances the energy. You know, you can do water, um, uh, water speaking, which is another ritual. Speaking those affirmations into your water, and then you
Oh, I
drink
haven't heard
it.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's so many things that you can do to raise the vibration. I speak my
Yeah.
affirmations before I go to bed. I speak them into my water. Then I drink it. So it's
Mhm.
engulfed in me, you know.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
subconsciously, this is what you're doing. You're. It's not just like you keep reminding yourself, but you're being in the energy
Mhm.
as it's already done happen.
I like that. I like that very much.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to your son, Kelly, by the way. You said it was 26. Happy
Happy
birthday. And
birthday.
actually, before we go, remember to play the birthday song. This is for him. Here we go. Here we go. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's interesting because I think it's great to know how we hear certain phrases and things. So it's good to know how to
Yeah.
put them into practice.
Yeah.
And so, folks, if you want any more information, let me take these things off of here because Miss Shawna's address is right below her down
My link
there.
tree.
You can write
Yes.
her, email her go through the link tree and find her information, and then reach if you want to reach out and get more specific information first about manifesting
Mm-hmm.
and other about again bringing things into your life, and all that is kind of combined. But again, the good part also, if you want a private free reading with Miss Shawna,
Yes.
Linktree
Yeah.
has the information on how to connect. And if you want to buy her planner, her guidance system,
Yes.
I'll call it that way.
Yes.
You can also get it that way. Okay, so make sure you reach out to her and show her the love. If you want a private reading with me, this is the way to get it done. Also, if you go to sonoranmystictarot.com, you can book a reading with me. You can also buy my book there, my note cards, and merch, my shirts and whatever else. It's all there. Merch. So with that said, Miss Shawna, we are done. Tell Mr. Kenny we said hello, goodbye, and have a great weekend. All those things.
Done. Y'all just don't
Absolutely.
even
Have
know
a good
what
one,
happened.
everybody. Oh, and Bonnie said that her family's doing an archery shoot. Enjoy, but make sure that you stay on the back side of the arrow, not on the front side. Okay? No accidents. We don't want to do a Pete and Ghost with the arrow through the neck,
No. Yeah, on Ghost, yeah.
Lord. Exactly. If y'all don't know what that is, look it up.
Look it up.
Ghosts is the TV
Yes.
show. It's funny as hell. And Pete is the one with the arch, with the arrow right through the back of his head. So
the
there
Boy
you go.
Scout.
Exactly. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Adios. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.